Beyonce's carefully guarded world might finally be cracking because a shocking new video of Sir Carter just surfaced, and fans can't stop talking about it. Sir Carter is like the anonymous Carter kid that nobody talks about, so y'all know that the internet is gagged with this recent update. As you can expect, the video sparked immediate concerns, with many speculating about his health, his condition, and what Beyoncé has been hiding behind the scenes all along. The timing couldn't be worse. Word on the streets is that Beyoncé's team is already scrambling, but it just may be too late. Now, the whole internet is asking the same disturbing question. What's really going on with Sir Carter, and did the video finally confirm what everyone has been saying about his health condition? Let's break it down. Okay, so I don't know if y'all have been following the drama, but there were reports of a video showing Sir Carter flying around. And going by the reports from people who have seen it, the video does not exactly paint him in a good light. Y'all know that there have already been reports that he's severely autistic, which is why we never see him. Some people have even gone as far as to claim that Jay-Z and Beyoncé are ashamed of him, which is a mean thing to say. Now, I don't know how that video got leaked, because Beyoncé is usually very careful with who she surrounds herself and her family with. Her team is usually locked in tight, and I just know that someone is getting fired over this slip-up. However, the streets are saying that it's not exactly a slip-up. There is some speculation that the video was deliberately leaked by someone on the inside. Now, we don't know who leaked the picture or what they hope to achieve, but it is a hot mess. And the streets are saying that Beyoncé has allegedly been in full panic mode. As y'all can expect, the backlash has been crazy. Fans have been dragging the Carters and also leaving mean comments, and honestly, this kind of explains why they've been keeping the boy private in the first place. Now, y'all know that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are super private, especially when it comes to their kids, but they couldn't quite keep their kids hidden from the spotlight. The family is always in the spotlight, and their kids have always gotten attention since they were born, whether Beyoncé and Jay-Z liked it or not. Beyoncé and Jay seemed to let the girls thrive and do their thing, but when it came to Sir, it was like he vanished. People couldn't help but ask questions. Sure, everyone knows Beyoncé keeps her life private, that's nothing new, but with Sir, it felt different. She seemed extra protective, way more than she ever was with Blue Ivy or Rumi. It almost felt like they were purposely keeping him out of sight, and of course, fans noticed. The more people saw Blue Ivy and Rumi out and about, the more obvious Sir's absence became. Fans were all over social media trying to make sense of it. They were throwing around theories left and right, trying to figure out why Sir seemed completely hidden from the world. It got to the point where everyone was asking the same thing. What's really going on with Sir Carter? Why does he feel like the invisible Carter kid? It all really started to stand out during some of Beyoncé's biggest moments. Meanwhile, Blue Ivy and Rumi were right there, front and center. Naturally, people started asking questions. It just felt weird because Beyoncé and Jay-Z have always been pretty open when it comes to their other kids, but with Sir, it was like he didn't even exist. Now, to be fair, Beyoncé did include him in the visuals on her Cowboy Carter tour when she sings Protector, and it's heartwarming.
But never really had a doubt.
But at the same time, fans couldn't help but notice that the videos and the visuals were all old from a couple of years ago. There's nothing from the past 2 to 3 years, and this was pretty much a solid confirmation that they really do not want people seeing that boy. The internet ran wild with theories, and once people started talking, it snowballed fast. One of the more popular ideas floating around was that Sir might be autistic, and maybe that's why Beyoncé and Jay-Z kept him away from the chaos of flashing lights, crowds, and big events. That theory really started to stick. It seemed to make sense to some folks. But true to form, Beyoncé and Jay-Z didn't say a word. Their silence only fueled the curiosity even more. But then the conversation took a much darker turn. Some people started connecting Sir's absence to the serious rumors that had been floating around about Jay-Z, allegations involving minors, and not in a good way. As those whispers picked up steam, a new theory popped up. Maybe Beyoncé and Jay-Z were intentionally keeping Sir hidden to protect him from all the backlash surrounding those accusations. And if this is the case, why is Sir the only one being protected and not the girls? And it's pretty interesting when you really think about it. Sir's the only one getting this level of protection, and it definitely makes you wonder why. Honestly, this kind of thing seems to happen a lot in Hollywood. We've seen the same pattern with other celebrities like the Kardashians. They're known for keeping their sons out of the spotlight. You barely see them on social media, but their daughters are all over the place, front and center, living their best lives online. It's almost like there's this unspoken rule when it comes to the boys. They get shielded, the girls get exposed, and when you look at it that way, you can't help but notice the pattern. A lot of celebs have been called out for cashing in on their daughter's fame while going out of their way to keep their sons hidden. So naturally, people are starting to question if Beyoncé and Jay-Z are doing the same thing. Are they keeping Sir away from the cameras to protect him? Or is there something more going on behind the scenes? It was a tough one to figure out, but it's definitely got people talking. Hollywood has a long history of using kids for publicity when it works for them, then hiding them away when it doesn't. And now fans are wondering if Beyoncé and Jay-Z might be playing the same game. home. At first, Beyonce's mom, Ms. Tina Knowles, tried to set the record straight, insisting that everyone was reading way too much into the situation. According to her, Sir is just naturally private and isn't into all the fame and attention. She even tried to shut down some of the rumors, but honestly, her comments only made people more curious. Tina has always been super close to her grandkids and decided to share a little insight about Sir. She described him as a very, very smart child who loves numbers and prefers to keep things low-key. She basically painted this picture of Sir as the quiet, laid-back type who couldn't care less about the spotlight. Unlike his sisters, who seemed to enjoy being in front of the cameras, Tina made it sound like Sir is perfectly happy doing his own thing, staying calm and avoiding the public eye altogether.
What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff as much.
However, that didn't work, and fans continued to spread the autism rumors. There's even a conspiracy theory that Beyoncé might have hinted at Sir's autism in an interview. When she spoke about her daughters, she said, "It's important to me that they see themselves as CEOs, as bosses, and that they know they can write the script for their own lives, that they can speak their minds and they have no ceiling. They don't have to be a certain type or fit into a specific category." But when she spoke about her son, she talked about how she wanted him to be brave in a cruel world. She said, "I hope to teach my son not to fall victim to what the internet says he should be or how he should love. I want to create better representations for him so he is allowed to reach his full potential as a man, and to teach him that the real magic he possesses in the world is the power to affirm his own existence." Again, they have never addressed the issue, but now with the video all but confirming that Sir allegedly has a severe form of autism, we have to wonder if they'll be forced to address it or if they'll handle it their typical way and just not say anything. Anywho, let me know in the comments how you think they should deal with the situation, and then check out this next video.